His Excellency Alexander Sudet, Ambassador of Republic of Poland to Vietnam, is a diplomat and an academic economist, professor at Krakow University of Economics. He's the author of many popular scientific publications on international public policy, economic regulations, assessments of international organizations, as well as economic diplomacy tools. He lectured in France, Germany, the United States, Turkey, and Italy. From August 2016 to the end of October 2023, he was the permanent representative of Republic of Poland to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD), headquartered in Paris. He was appointed Ambassador of the Republic of Poland to Vietnam in October 2023. On January 29, 2024, he presented the credentials in Hanoi. Welcome to Station Vietnam on VTC10, and I'm your host, Thu Giang. As you could see from the introduction, the special guest speaker that we invite today is His Excellency Alexander Sudet, Ambassador of Poland to Vietnam. He will share about his love for Vietnam, as well as review some milestones in the cooperation between Vietnam and Poland in recent time. Please welcome to the show His Excellency Alexander Sudet. Good morning, Ambassador, and welcome to Station Vietnam Talk Show.
Xin chào Giang, xin chào VTC audience.
As we know that Vietnam and Poland have built a long-standing relationship over the past time, could you please review some important milestones in the cooperation relations between Vietnam and Poland?
Poland is a large continental Europe country. Vietnam is a large Asian country. So our countries are important actors in respective regions. Poland was is very successful economy because over the last 30-something years we have had continuous economic growth and improvements in the standards of living of population, improvements in educational achievements of people, improvement in competencies. So we want to share this with Vietnam, and we have registered an increase in trade volumes, but also new forms of cooperation. Polish companies coming to Vietnam to create joint ventures with Vietnamese companies to operate here, to train workforce, but also some few still Vietnamese companies operating in Poland. We can see also Polish professionals coming to Vietnam to work in Vietnamese companies, even in VinFast. So it's a sign of new developments and strengthened relationship between countries.
While currently Vietnam is still an agricultural country, meanwhile Poland has been well known for its agricultural products of excellent quality, meeting the high standards of food safety with competitive price. For example, let me see, the Polish sausage. Yeah, one of my favorite. So how will Poland accompany and support Vietnam in this field?
I would start with cooperation in agricultural research, because both our countries need to adapt agriculture to changing climate. So the cooperation between agricultural universities, also examining, analyzing crops and plants in order to introduce more resilient to climate change products, because our countries are 9,000 kilometers. So we need to think about the costs of transportation. Also, Vietnamese consumers and Polish consumers would like to have fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. So I think we need to have more personal exchanges for businessmen and entrepreneurs to come to the country to see how well they are received, to tie links with Vietnamese because we need to have translators. It's not an easy job for a medium-sized company to operate in a foreign market. If you are a large multinational, you can hire best talents from a local market, and you don't need to think about your personal knowledge about the country. So I wish we could have more Poles coming to Vietnam to get inspiration. In my embassy, we are getting emails from Poles saying, okay, I came to Vietnam for a touristic visit, but I have an idea about launching enterprise in Vietnam. So could you send me more information? So you see, entrepreneurial minds, Vietnamese or Polish, once they are in the country, they see opportunities, and I think the Vietnamese society will welcome Polish entrepreneurs, especially in partnership with Vietnamese persons.
Ambassador Su Day used to be a member of the management board of the Lenkat Castle in Poland. He has a special love for museums. In his mind, museums are not simply an archive of ancient artifacts, but also have educational value with an important role in a nation's history and need to be emphasized as an economic component. During his visit to the Vietnam National Fine Arts Museum, the ambassador expressed his love for the Vietnamese culture and arts and hoped that in the coming time, more cultural exchange activities would be organized to strengthen the friendship between the two countries. In particular, 2025 is an important milestone, marking the 75th anniversary of establishing diplomatic relations between the two countries. The ambassador proposed that, under the connection through the embassy, the Vietnam National Fine Arts Museum will cooperate with art museums in Poland to organize cultural and artistic activities such as exhibitions and workshops, contributing to promoting the image of Vietnamese culture to come closer to the Polish public. Right now, as we know that Poland has the third largest Vietnamese community in Europe, right? Yeah, with an estimated population of around, I think, 30,000 to 40,000 people.
I've heard 40,000.
40,000, right? Yeah, so how do you see the role of this community in promoting the friendship between Vietnam and Poland?
This community is large, but it's even more important that it is very successful. So they are doing well economically in Poland, running businesses, intermediating in exports, imports activities. They are well organized, and their children are Polish Vietnamese, get good education. So I believe we can activate many business and cultural links via these communities. So they should be more proactive in also approaching Polish public institutions, saying to embassies, to the Polish embassy in Hanoi, to the Vietnamese embassy in Warsaw, look, we can mobilize some resources. We have this idea to show Vietnam in Poland through exhibition, through music, through culture. And we will do the same with a little support of our Vietnamese community in Poland.
I see. So in your upcoming working term, could you share more about some activities that Embassy of Poland will implement in Vietnam, especially in the context that the two countries will celebrate the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations in 2025?
Our and Vietnamese authorities know very well that diplomacy and political relations are built on strong fundaments only if the components economic collaboration, educational cooperation and cultural exchanges are strong. So we leave to our political leaders, we offer them opportunities to meet and to discuss high-level issues, and embassy is working to prepare substance in areas like economic cooperation. So Polish companies will be present in trade fairs. We are passing information about economic prospects of Vietnam, and especially on the focus of your Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh on sustainable economic development, green economic development. So to raise interest in investing in Vietnam. So economy is very important. Educational cooperation, so to make people meet and discuss how higher education institutions can cooperate together, and also cultural. So my personal ambition is to broadcast widely the Chopin competition next year, because I know that a Vietnamese piano player won the competition some years ago, and Chopin is very popular, and classical music is progressing, and Poland had recent decades wonderful composers, Witold Lutosławski, Mikołaj Górecki, Krzysztof Penderecki, Wojciech Kilar, famous classical music composers. And also I hope it's possible to bring some art exhibition from Poland to Vietnamese museums, not only in Hanoi, but to go to regional centers, to other cities. As a professor, I would like to see also some scientific or think tank conferences about the role of Vietnam in ASEAN and Poland's role in European integration. So we have many plans, many ambitions, but we count on the cooperation with Vietnamese institutions in order to implement them.
Once again, thank you so much for your meaningful insights, and we really look forward to further fruitful and promising cooperation between Vietnam and Poland in the coming time.
Thank you, and VTC viewers are welcome to go to our website, to our Facebook site, to learn about the activities of Embassy.
So that's the end of Station Vietnam today. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Especially as a Pole, I was attracted to Vietnam by the history of your country, the struggle for independence, but also strong cultural identity which resisted in front of influences from outside. Plus, I read books about Vietnamese history, and I was curious about these countries. So when I was proposed to take the post in Hanoi, I said yes without hesitation. Vietnam, amazing beauty of nature, which is so different than in Poland, with intensity of colors, spontaneous friendship of people who are positive towards foreigners and others, and also creative entrepreneurship, people who are able to create new things, very innovative, that are searching for new modes of expression and effective economically.